2 o'clock hour was fun. We covered 67 topics. I've been keeping track. And it's going to get even more confusing because Ryan Sentz, who's the founder, the owner of Funky Buddha Brewery, he's sitting in with us this hour. He's a longtime friend of ours, and we're going to talk about Funky Buddha. But we got to get to headlines. We're starting the hour at 3:05, which is late already. So let's get the 3:05 alarm out of the way.
It's 3:05.
Dale.
Dale. God bless. Dale.
Dale.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome. And did anyone say free beer?
Jimmy's all excited. Ryan brought us some Funky Buddha, which we're going to sample. Funky Buddha is releasing their new Cosmic Journey Hazy IPA, which we have cans in front of us. So the beer is going to be available all day on draft and in 6-pack cans. Party kicks off at 7 p.m. When is this party?
You just said it, right? Saturday.
Well, I didn't say Saturday. All I knew was 7 p.m.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
All right, Saturday. That's at the brewery?
That's at the brewery.
And that's in Oakland Park?
In Oakland Park.
All right.
And we will release it in all stores that day as well, but that is our kickoff.
Tell us something special. I got to get the headlines, but tell us something special about this Funky Buddha Cosmic Journey Hazy IPA.
So it's our first
canned
hazy IPA. You're not gonna you won't. You're not gonna
worry
like
about it,
it,
Jack.
like
Don't worry about it,
I
Jack.
got Crowders on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more tropical flavors and aromas versus that heavy IPA bitterness. It's kind of more prevalent and something that IPA drinkers like, almost like a gateway IPA, where it's not overly bitter, but it's still an IPA. Hazy IPAs in general have been really popular for a couple of years. And this is our first foray.
But what makes it hazy?
That's I'm gonna get real sciencey and nerdy, but like proteins and coagulant bonds and
legitimately hazy.
It's legitimately hazy.
It's where the IPA, the hop gun that I love, you can see through it like a normal lager and all, and the hazy ones have a little more haze to them.
Yeah, I could smell the haze.
Yeah, but the haze smells very strong.
The flavor and then the fruitiness and stuff like that. Yeah. Ryan had my wife, who has never drank beer, one of her 15 years. I don't know if it's because Ryan's a beautiful man or not.
I'd say
you had my wife drinking beer on Saturday, which is the amazing thing in the world I've ever seen.
It wasn't the first try though. The first one she put her nose up at pretty quick. But she liked. We found one for her. There's always a beer for someone.
Jimmy, you want a beer? Because I see that
I'm trying to hook him up here, but he's asleep. So here you go.
Jimmy, you want? Yeah, are you a drinker? You drink beer every now and then?
I mean, I'm not a heavy beer drinker, but sometimes.
Sometimes. So what do you think? You could shotgun a couple during this hour, or what? Asking too much.
I mean, you can't fake it for 5 minutes and act like he drinks beer.
Jimmy, you understand the bit here.
Yes, I understand it.
Were you here during read through? What exactly is happening?
Did he say he's a vegetarian when Delaware comes on? Don't know. I don't eat meat.
Hate meat? Oh, sometimes maybe.
I think it's tortured animals and it's wrong.
On Wednesdays, I might try.
Let's get headlines as we all enjoy our Funky Buddhas here. Let's get headlines with Alejandro Solana.
Oh man, I could taste the hops.
Why do you say it like that?
That's how McLovin said it in Superbad, so that's how I always say it now. I heard they recently added more hops to it. This is how you get Jimmy to drink, by the way, Ryan. Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa el centro,
pa adentro.
Boom. Now we all drink. Let's go.
All right, everybody drink.
Okay. Ain't no problem with me.
This sports update is driven by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. That's how you did it growing up too, right, Crowder? Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford, we know trucks. So Xavier Howard was on QAM this morning with Joe Rose and Hollywood, and he told them that the door has closed. That was the exact quote. The door is closed on a reunion with the Miami Dolphins.
All right.
Placenta, Calenta, Placenta. What do we have to say?
Those were your neighbors in Atlanta?
Did you say placenta? What's going on here?
Arribo, arepa,
you gotta do all that to
banana,
take a sip of
Rodrigo.
Just drink.
What's your favorite cheers? Like, what's your favorite toast?
I don't. I don't know.
All right, you weren't here for read through either. Okay, I'm
Nothing.
glad.
I mean, softball.
I mean, you own a brewery.
Cheers.
You own a brewery.
Your
it
favorite
down.
cheers.
You gotta make a song to drink. I don't understand it.
Huck, what's your favorite microphone? I mean, you gotta.
Sennheiser. I mean, listen.
I backfired.
Just give a little bit of something, a little bit of effort.
Cheers.
Take it in a different way. Go, well, there's so many, but when you're having, are you having an IPA or you having sound like you're at least having. Oh,
Sorry.
Did you dump that?
I did. I didn't hear it. What'd you say? No, I'm just joking.
Unbelievable. It's truly unbelievable. Out of the gate, 10 minutes in. Truly
You have me rattled.
unbelievable.
You have me rattled.
We've had, comedian, the dirtiest comedians on. Hey, you're going to be on the radio. Understood. This guy, all of a sudden, unbelievable.
I've been here since 7:15 drinking.
Wow.
Oh, it's delicious.
It really is. It really is.
Hey,
so
man.
good.
I just wish I knew a toast to say before it, but I guess that's out of the question. He's thinking to himself, this was much smoother on Ashley O's show. There were just a couple of questions. I was in, I was out, and
Yeah, the first two shows were unbelievable.
we moved on.
Shit,
All right,
home.
what do we have for headlines, Solana, in addition to what you've already given us?
Yeah, so Jonnu Smith and the Dolphins have reportedly reached an agreement on a 2-year deal that is worth up to $10 million. Paws up, went to FIU, has had a nice NFL career, and now he returns home.
I don't think we can ever invite Ryan back because of that, right? No, isn't that a bannable offense if you curse on the air? Isn't that a bannable offense?
Well, I slipped up about 3 times before, but it was 9 years.
That's not a curse. This is a curse.
You should have seen what I text
Koala's
Jonnu Smith.
You have a
Can't read that on there.
please don't. You ever have an Australian themed beer? Foster's. That's a very Australian beer. Foster's Lager. You've heard of it?
Yeah,
because you're in the beer business.
We have had. I'm going to make something up now to answer your question. We've had 14 different Australian lagers, 3 different Australian IPAs.
Now you're getting
And now
it.
I'm going to curse.
Now you're getting it. All right. Don't do that.
So the Florida Panthers, Los Gatos, they have won 16 of their last 18. They are fresh off back-to-back victories on the road. They host the Flyers tonight, 7 p.m. at the AMA. The Cats, by the way, they signed Gustav Forsling to an 8-year extension, average annual value of $5.75 million, which will keep him here through the 2032 season. They also signed forward Jonah Gadjevic to a 2-year extension.
And tonight, Vladimir Tarasenko, his debut for the Cats.
That's right. And Patty Mills might be making his debut with the Heat. Hero and Kevin Love did not travel with Miami for this 2-game mini road trip. At Dallas tonight, at Oklahoma City tomorrow. I know Clay was talking about the Mavericks being a top half West Coast team. It's just not very true right now. They've really struggled since the All-Star break. Worst defense in the NBA since the All-Star break. They've lost 5 of their last 6.
And Luka's going to give up the Humpty Dumpty.
I saw Luka very angry on the bench the other night.
Yeah.
Grabbed a drink out of the trainer's hand. First he took one and he threw it.
What?
And then the trainer offered him another one. He grabbed it angrily.
Oh, okay. White anger. Give me that cup.
Taking it
Josh
out on the trainer, though, is always so lame.
Right. It's like, hey, I'm handing you a drink, buddy. Yeah. So I'm handing you a drink. What do you want from me?
Get out of here, Terrence.
Inter Miami, the Herons, they play Nashville, the first leg of their round of 16 game in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. That game is at 9 p.m. It's on FS2 if you want to watch the English broadcast. It's on TUDN if you want to watch it in Espanol.
Jimmy the Donk, one of our best photoshoppers out there, has done a Patty Dial Dundee Photoshop. It is excellent. It's everything you would dream it was going to be.
He hates it.
That's not.
He does. Solana better not go at him with that the Crocodile Dundee stuff if he ever meets him.
Of course.
Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna say, hey, Mr. Mills, great to meet you. Are you kidding me? I think I'm gonna bring up his Aussie accent. No, I'll leave that to Hoch.
What's your favorite type of onion? Bloomin'?
Bink, 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 bink. I'm gonna have your back if Patty Mills jumps on you.
Why would you think that he doesn't like Australian stuff? We have Amy Audibert on. I asked her about Canada. I mean, this is what if you went to play football in Australia, you don't think they would ask you about America? They wouldn't say, "Oh, look, it's Cheeseburger Eddie. Oh, it's Cheeseburger Crowder."
Yeah, they call me Cheeseburger Eddie, and it's gonna be some kangaroos with their ass whoop. Cheeseburger Eddie.
It's a great reference. It is a great reference, though. Cheeseburger Eddie.
No,
it's a great reference.
Are you complimenting your own reference?
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. It's very good. I know a good reference when I hear one. That one happens to be very good.
Co-signs the joke and then compliments his own joke.
Guys, that was funny what I just said.
Well, a lot of times I do have to explain it to people.
Cheeseburger Eddie.
But what you're doing, it's similar to like the other day, Simone Fontecchio, who was one of the only Italians in the league, was in Miami. It's like if he would have hit a three and Jack said, "It's a me, Simone Fontecchio."
Yeah, I don't know. Did anybody watch Tommy Cutlets during the NFL season for the Giants? I mean, I don't think I'm breaking new ground here.
That was him doing it himself.
Right.
With the little
Everybody
fingers.
Embraces the specialness of where they're from.
But you can't do it to him. Patty Mills has never talked about Cooper Vera wings or whatever.
How many interviews have you watched with Patty Mills?
0. Yeah. Hey, it's me, Mario. That's pretty funny.
Right now, Canes women's hoops, they're down 2 points, 55-53. And I'm following this on Google because we don't have ACC Network. So if I'm a little behind on the score update, I do apologize. But according to this live tracker, they're down 2 points to UNC. They've trailed all game. They fought back. There's 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the contest.
All right.
I see Jimmy's score update on ESPN. They've tied 55-55.
All right.
Pretty cool.
Go, Jimmy.
I mentioned Inter
How's
Miami
that Funky
tonight.
Buddha treating you, Jimmy? Like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's very good.
All right. That.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm beer. I'm not really a big beer fan, but I guess I'm not throwing up yet.
Jimmy has taken one sip, by the way.
Yeah, that's great. I love it. It's the best thing I had today.
This is good.
Canes Hoops did lose their regular season home finale yesterday by 10 to Boston College. They've lost 8 straight, longest losing streak in 20 seasons. They're 15-15, 6-13 in the ACC. They will play their regular season finale at FSU. And the other big news today, Mike Tyson announced he's fighting Jake Paul on July 20th at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. It will be live on Netflix. No subscription needed other than your just regular Netflix
other than your subscription. No subscription needed other than the subscription you need for Netflix.
Other than the required one.
Other than the only subscription necessary, which is the subscription to Netflix.
Dumb draw.
Oh my God. It is going to be ridiculous.
Yes, because
this is going to be so talked about. July, is anything going on other than baseball? Is that around All-Star break? I don't even know. Like,
who cares?
I mean, honestly, this is brilliant.
Biggest ever, you think?
I'm thinking that it might be. My son's in the Bahamas. First thing he texted me this morning was Jake Paul's fighting Mike Tyson. And I thought he was lying.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, no, go look on social media. I think this crosses so many age boundaries. My son knows Jake Paul like he knows of Mike Tyson, obviously.
Yeah.
I know Mike Tyson and kind of know of Jake Paul. This is going to be, I think, one of it, but it's not a pay-per-view. So I don't know how you gauge, what the draw was. There'll be 100,000 people at Dallas Stadium.
There'll be millions of people watching, but it's that I think you said it and it clicked to me because it's an exhibition. So how serious are they really trying to kill each other? Because I want to watch fights where people are trying to kill each other.
I don't think they're trying to kill each other, but I wonder, because Ryan had said to me when he walked in, he's like, Tyson's going to kill him, right? I got to see what the rules are to see how, because here's my thought. if they have to have headgear, super light gloves, and maybe even body protection, which is possible because I don't know if they would license Mike Tyson for a fight without something like that because he's 57. If it just becomes a battle of endurance, because no one's going to be able to land a punch that counts because of all the protection and the light gloves, if it's just endurance, then you have to go with the younger guy.
I'm going to watch a fight with guys that are wrapped up in aluminum, what is it, bubble wrap?
I don't know.
I can't do that.
I don't know. I got to see what the rules are.
You can't sell a fight to me that these guys have on bubble wrap and Mike can't hurt him and now they're just going to dance all show. That's ridiculous.
I say the same thing, but I'll watch.
Right, but you'll watch. I didn't think I was going to watch
who
was the Mayweather fight. It was Mayweather.
No, Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor. And you're like, this is silly, whatever, but you had to watch.
Yeah.
You know.
Ocho Cinco fight.
He was on that card?
No, I was first row with Ocho Cinco fought at Hard Rock.
Booty up.
And he was dancing until he got caught and put that booty in there.
Hey, by the way, I know, Hoch, you're a big fan of Stranger Things. Remember when, like, the most recent season premiered, Netflix crashed that day? Like, that could happen again if Netflix is not prepared for it. The amount of eyeballs that are going to be on Netflix
this, I would imagine, will be their most watched event. Now, I don't know, again, but, like, event in the history of, like, I thought that they were going to make it a pay-per-view as well. You had to have Netflix, but also it's an additional $79.
I wonder if they're going to let people just join for a month and then quit. So you can get away with paying $15 for the fight.
I mean, I think it's the same theory as Peacock with the NFL postseason game. It was like, okay, there will be some attrition afterwards, but maybe some people will be exposed to us that weren't normally.
Mike openly smokes and does a lot of mushrooms. This fight, to your point, Hoch, this fight can't last more than 8 minutes. You better get in early.
Yeah. If there's no protection and he's able to, he'll knock.
Let me see. I'm reading some of the rules.
But
here.
if he lasts 3 rounds, he's not.
Oh, it's curtains. He'll have asthma attack.
The bout will take place in front of 80,000 people at AT&T Stadium, streamed live. Tyson hasn't been in the ring since he fought fellow boxing icon Roy Jones Jr. in a non-scored exhibition bout in 2020. Since the news broke, fans have been speculating about what the rules of the fight might be, with details to be confirmed in due course, according to Netflix. In Tyson's last fight, he and Jones fought 8 2-minute rounds with 12-ounce gloves, as opposed to more traditional 10-ounce gloves worn in heavyweight bouts. All right, so more padding. So it's actually heavier gloves, not lighter gloves.
The bigger cause less damage.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, your weather from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm. Call them 866-954-MORE, youraccidentattorneys.com. Partly cloudy in South Florida, 50% chance of rain. That is your weather.
All right, Ryan Sentz is the owner of Funky Buddha, the founder of Funky Buddha. We are enjoying, as we do the show here in the 3 o'clock hour, some Cosmic Journey hazy IPAs from Funky Buddha. And we have a can here of the Maple Bacon Coffee Porter, which is really their namesake edition. We'll talk about all this. We're going to take a break. The owner, the founder of Funky Buddha Brewery. This is one of our favorite breweries on the planet. We have had a long-standing relationship with Brian and Casey and everyone at Funky Buddha. We love it there. Always. In fact, Crowder was at the Maple Bacon Coffee Porter Fest this past weekend.
Hey, listen. They done got some upgrades, Ryan. Like, y'all showing out now.
57 beers Crowder just had Hop Gun the entire time.
He knows what he likes. I'm going to open up a Maple Bacon Coffee Porter here.
Oh, that's the GOAT. That's Michael Jordan right there.
Now, explain to everyone, we've said this before on the air, but explain to everyone, Ryan, how Maple Bacon Coffee Porter put Funky Buddha on the map.
So my favorite way to say cheers is if you that was a beer that we did early on in the early days in Boca Raton when we were just a lounge where we were selling only on premise. And I was a porter fan.
Really do taste the maple.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The maple's there.
Yeah.
I like to drink dark beers and I just wanted to do something a little bit different. And at the time, there wasn't a lot of people putting out beers that were culinary flavored or a little different. So people started coming to our place, pouring it in water bottles, trading it all over the country. It started getting on beer rating sites.
I love hearing
like
everyone on the show open cans of beer as we're doing the show.
Sounded
I think
fake.
It's great.
You gave us the
I
heads
know.
up, like, oh,
That was real though, because
Yeah.
Solana just opened one up.
Jimmy, what do you think?
Yeah, Jimmy's been banned from this segment. He's a little tipsy.
It's okay. It's sometimes.
I'm not a beer fan. So that one was very good for us and brought a lot of attention and started getting invites to festivals all over the country.
But this is kind of what you're known for, right? I mean, the Maple Bacon Coffee Porter. I mean, you have the Maple Bacon Coffee Porter Festival every year to celebrate it.
Yeah, I would say at this point, most people know us as Floridian or Hop Gun, but like for a different type of beer, it would be Maple Bacon for sure.
What's the difference? Do you know between an IPA and a porter?
You're asking me?
No, I'm asking Crowder.
IPA or hoppy? I'm a hoppy guy. The IPAs, the porters are thicker, and it's like that thicker beer with the big foam and all.
Mhm.
Is that true?
And I love it.
It's true.
Yeah, and honestly, I'll be honest. The Maple Bacon Coffee Porter is the only porter that I drink because I don't like all that other crap because it's just too thick. But they figured out. I honestly, the Maple Bacon Coffee Porter, they made me drink it because I'm like, hey, we have a relationship, and I drank it and I started drinking it. And I was at a festival like 10 years ago when the Maple Bacon Coffee Porter Festival was outside, and I went to sleep in the grass. And that's when I
remember that.
That's when I think Ryan and Casey and my relationship kind of flourished because they were like, oh, this dude really loves beer. Because I was sleeping like 12:30 in the afternoon in the middle of a field somewhere.
Yeah, I had pictures of me laying down next to him, cuddled up.
So
this
this
is all the beer I
Cosmic
can
Journey, the Cosmic Journey Hazy IPA comes out this Saturday, though.
Comes out this Saturday.
It says positively far out. And this is what, a hot new category, the hazy IPAs?
Yeah, it's one of the newer categories in beer in general. And IPAs are just incredibly popular. But that style, which is, again, less maybe assertive on bitterness and more flavorful and aromatic.
Let me ask you something, because people have always texted us this who listen from out of the area. And I know Funky Buddha is available in some states, not all.
We pulled back. We're only in Florida now.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Now, but didn't we see something that you could actually order online? Do you guys ship?
We're not legally allowed to ship, but I think other people can maybe ship.
Weren't you
There
doing
might be
something?
delivery
Maybe it was
services,
for the Super Bowl. You were doing like
maybe we illegally do it. And
That's
this is your way
possible.
of getting back at me for cursing.
Hold on, let's see.
Bro, do you know when somebody's not trying to answer the question, huh?
Oh, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Let's see. If you go to Funky Buddha,
I'll curse so many times that it's just, there's no way to dump it.
you
Won't be
go
able to
to
dump it.
You go to Funky Buddha. I'm going to jump on you. You go to Funky Buddha. Now, if you go to shop, you can really buy gear, funky fashion, barware.
We could spill beer on your shirt and then send it to you. And you can't actually.
Can you ship it in Florida?
Florida is one of the states that you can't actually ship alcohol.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if you have a physical location.
Cannot. It would be great if we could, because
Interesting.
a lot of people have been asking for us, and people do it. You know, they'll say they're sending a yeast sample or a bottle of vinegar, but it's illegal to ship. If you go to FedEx and say I want to ship this beer, they say nope.
Can't ship it, but you could deliver it because there were those
And
delivery.
you can, but
companies.
that's also relatively new. I remember years ago you couldn't have wine delivered,
right.
you know, but yeah, you can now.
I was at Melting Pot last night.
My
And
kid's favorite.
I asked for an IPA, and the guy was like, "Oh, we have Hop Gun, Funky Buddha." I said, "Bro, you just made my day."
Nice.
They don't make you brew your own beer at Melting Pot. You have to do everything else there.
You like Melting Pot?
It's one of Casey's first jobs, actually.
Really?
Yeah, Casey was
Get
probably
outta
there
here.
at maybe 16, 17, working at Melting Pot
Get
in Coral
outta here.
Springs. Yeah,
Like a waiter?
like he bringing the hot oil.
Isn't it delicious?
My kids love.
That is
It's great. I mean, you do have to cook your own food, and it's like waiting, and then the mushroom falls into the bottom of the scalding hot pot. And
I have to tell
it's
you,
gone.
though,
But I love Melting Pot.
the
sauces?
the piece though that does fall to the bottom of the oil and it gets extra crispy and stuff. That's a great piece if you can finally fish it out. Sometimes it's
You
difficult.
gotta go get it.
Actually,
Yeah.
the key is to not do the oil. It's there's a different broth. and it's
bouillon.
that's a lot because you
Yeah.
don't feel as gross afterwards. But
Well, they have a new
the
thing.
dessert is the best.
They have a new thing. Crowder was
They have
telling
a
us.
skillet.
Oh,
So they bring out a skillet, and you can grill your food right there at the
so it's like
table.
a hibachi now. You're doing your own hibachi.
We're hibachi.
You're doing tricks.
I mean,
Throwing shrimp at your
it's a little
kids.
cutesy. It's a little cutesy. So what'd you do? You made your own onion volcano?
It's a heart.
Choo, choo. I made a train and had the steam coming.
So tell everybody. So Saturday, there's an event at Funky Buddha, the tap room in Oakland Park. We love that place. By the way, you hear me for years on this radio show talk about the Yucatats at Funky Buddha. And then the Yucatats disappeared for a while because there were bad batches of yucca coming out of Costa Rica or where it was coming from.
3 people.
And then, right, exploding Yucatats. But they're back, right?
They're back, yeah, with the lawsuits finished. We were able to bring them back. Chef's happy that we settled. But yeah, they're back. I'm so happy for it. And
what's the best-selling item at Funky Buddha, the tap room?
food, you're asking.
Food.
Probably pretzels, which I love our pretzels, but Yucatats are up there.
Pretzels have that beer sauce, right?
The beer sauce, yeah. Chef does a 1201 burger. That's our address, 1201. That's really, really good, his own blend. But I'd say probably pretzels on a day.
And then what's the best-selling beer?
That alternates. Some nights it'll be Hop Gun. If we do a hazy IPA, since it's big, that could be it, Floridian, and sometimes Vibe and Lager. So
you got to take out the nights I'm there.
Because that's a Hop Gun night. That's a Hop Gun night.
Oh, we were over there. We were there recently. I must have drunk a gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell who's serving that night too, because they push the beers that they like. So if it's, and if
because people will always ask the servers, right?
What's your favorite beer?
Yeah, what should I drink? And then who it is. So Saturday, it's open to the public?
Open to the public, yeah. Live music, a lot of fun little events. People dressing up. What space vibes, I was told.
Oh, yeah. I think I know this.
Read the script.
All right, here we go. The party kicks off at 7 o'clock on Saturday. There's going to be live music. There's going to be fun food specials.
Yeah, great band, too.
Give us a couple of those. What are some of the fun food specials?
Oh, we've got tater tots, pretzels, wings.
But what are the specials?
Yeah. We've got pretzels and wings.
Right.
Tater tots.
But what are the fun food specials?
There's a sauce for the tots that's new. Your whole point is to find things that I don't know, right?
I text him all the time about things that are going on at Funky Buddha.
Yeah.
And he'll text me back, really?
But our food specials are decided that morning. Yeah.
There's a sauce.
No, but I'm promoting fun food specials. But you're just repeating the menu.
I kind of feel like you're not promoting and just maybe bullying me a little bit.
All right. There's cosmic brownies.
Yeah.
Now, are those Little Debbie cosmic brownies?
It's Little we've actually Florida allowed us to legalize weed for the night. So
what time does this start again? Let me
No, but are these the Little Debbie cosmic brownies?
Are you're going to get a sued now? Are there cosmic brownies by Little Debbie?
Yeah. I mean, those are the famous cosmic brownies.
So then these aren't cosmic brownies. These are Cosmic Journey brownies. Hawk. Guy's killing me.
Well, what happened? Are you guys making homemade brownies? Are you making homemade brownies?
They're right out of the box, Little Debbie box. We cross out the name and we write Funky Buddha.
Well, wait, you're selling these? I just thought you were giving away Little Debbie cosmic brownies.
Maybe we are.
Hey, let's jump him. What the hell is he doing?
God, can you dump this whole segment?
You have to buy the brownies?
No, we are now owned by Little Debbie.
Now, it says here there are photo ops.
Yeah. Casey's going to be there just taking photos all night.
And what are the photo ops with?
I don't know.
Well, you just told me to read the script. It says photo ops. So
bringing in an alien? You could take pictures with an
actual alien, Jules,
the one that was down at Bayside. Bringing in the aliens from Bayside. And then it says lots of spacey vibes.
Yes.
So how does that work?
That's what you think. How would you describe it? Go ahead.
That was good. Now that was excellent. You finally caught on. That was excellent. So I just want to make sure everybody. Now this starts at 7 o'clock Saturday at Funky Buddha, but my guess is you will enjoy plenty of the Cosmic Journey Hazy IPA.
Delicious.
And you're probably going to leave slightly disappointed if you're looking for the fun food specials, Cosmic Brownies, photo ops, or spacey vibes. Because it doesn't seem like there's much of that going on.
The food's off the chain.
You're going to leave disappointed. Yeah, I can't argue that. Yeah, come for the disappointment.
Cosmic Yucatats.
Cosmic Yucatats.
You see?
I can't wait to walk
Spacey chicken wings.
I can't wait to walk into
those McDonald's Cosmic chicken nuggets.
I can't wait to walk into Funky Buddha Saturday and take a picture with a brownie. Has anyone thought this out?
We have Little Debbie showing up, so you can do photo ops with Little Debbie.
No, is this planned? Who's planning this?
We've
There's
got
got
a
to be
great
someone on
marketing team
staff.
planning it. It's gonna. You come there, you'll see. You've been to our events; they're great.
Hey, man.
All right.
Saturday was awesome.
Right.
Ryan wasn't a part of it.
But
I
I'm just
wasn't.
wondering I'm wondering if they put everything into last weekend.
No one tells me anything. I knew this much about Maple Bacon as I know about this party, but I know that the people that did Maple Bacon
he
did
said
this.
that guy that was performing Saturday
No,
was unbelievable.
Everything was amazing at the Maple Bacon Coffee Porter Festival. They had that back room with I don't know what you call it, the barrels all on
the
the
barrel
wall.
room, yeah.
The barrel room, and they had a stage, and the guy performing was crazy. They had Maple Bacon Coffee Porter ice cream. They had a pretzel station. They had food stations everywhere. Like, it was amazing. And then Ryan stumbles out the back, and I'm like, "This is awesome, bro." He's like, "Hey, I bet it is." So
that'll tell you.
But Crowder did a media tour last week, and he knew what to promote. He promoted his comedy show, and he knew what the menu was.
I knew more about his comedy show than I do about
Crowder went on every media. He went on Juwan Strader 6 times. He went on with Clay Ferrero and Will Manso and Mike Cunha, and he was promoting, and he ended up selling out Dania Improv. You seem to be doing a media tour today, but you don't really know what you're promoting.
Full media blitz, and I'm just here to be tortured.
He's just blitzing. He doesn't really know where.
Yeah, just run. Just get the quarterback. No plan. Just get him.
But did anyone with your marketing team, and granted you're the owner, but did anyone at the marketing team pull you aside and say, "Hey, here's a couple things to hit while you're doing all these radio
To her
things"?
defense, she tried. A couple times pulled me aside and said, "This is what you need to talk about. Here's your paper. Right. Are you sure?" Even texted me this morning. Did you bring beer? She asked me if I brought beer to the beer sampling. That's how little confidence my team has in me. And she was right to ask me.
All right. Saturday. Let me read it all.
Read it
once
so you.
Here. Let me read it like I mean
like you
it,
actually care.
But just let me tell you, I was at Funky Buddha Tap Room this morning, and we walked in today, and Ryan was here, and I said, "Ryan, I was over there at the tap room this morning." He said, "That's cool."
I thought he was gonna say, "Oh, are we open on Thursdays?"
He was like, "Oh, that's cool. Who'd you meet?" Like Jeff, the chef.
Like, didn't you know that there was a meeting?
Got a lot going on.
Nice to be the Funky Buddha King, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to be king.
That's Casey.
Ryan and Casey got some good stuff going on.
I'm just a
Good to
jester.
be king. Saturday, here it is. Funky Buddha is releasing. I'll hold it up to the camera here. Their new Cosmic Journey Hazy IPA. The beer will be available all day on draft and in 6-pack cans. But the party kicks off at 7 p.m. Live music, fun food specials, including cosmic brownies, photo ops. I gotta know what the photo. Can you text someone?
I will right now.
I mean, what photo op could there be?
I'm pretty sure it's Casey, but hold
on. They have a beautiful pool table. They have ping pong tables.
I take a picture with the pool table. No, but doesn't that seem like an odd thing to have photo ops? Isn't it?
Well, what's it called? The barrel room?
Any photo is an op, right? You really think about it.
You know what? It took him a while, but he ramped up his game. Like now he's there. Now I feel more. It's more like the lunch and dinner that I have with him, where you got to be on guard.
You want to tap me in here, Ryan? Real quick?
Yeah, please.
Any photos?
I've looked for you several times.
Yeah, because any photos on op was probably not perfect. I've been to the Maple Bacon Coffee Porter Festival, and I was at a wedding recently at Funky Buddha in the barrel room. When I tell you that there will be photo ops, maybe not with things or people, but there are going to be like Instagrammable backdrops.
Right.
That
and
will
that
be
thing
cosmic.
that thing that circles around you and you do poses.
He's absolutely right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I imagine, Ryan, that there will be positively far out themed Instagrammable backdrops, maybe NASA themed, space themed
Maybe.
pictures that will look
Right.
cool on your IG or on your TikTok.
All right.
Yes.
So somebody hit the website and got some info there.
You trying to get a job?
Saved.
That
I
was
mean, listen,
excellent.
I have a feeling Casey's pulling the sponsorship. And after that, this show's going downhill, brother.
You trying to get a job? Salon?
Drowning.
Can't wait till the 5 o'clock Funky Celsius happy hour today. Saturday, Funky Buddha, the new Cosmic Journey Hazy IPA, and then you can get it at all the retail outlets
All the
as
retail
well.
outlets, yeah.
All right.
That I
Publix.
know. I'm happy.
Publix.
Proud of the beer. I think the beer is great. The brew team killed it.
But Saturday retail as well.
Saturday should be retail as well, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Or you can get it at the brewery.
Or you can get it at the brewery or
Okay.
All right. Go to funkybuddha.com for all the details. Ryan Sentz, the owner and founder of Funky Buddha Brewery, potty mouth and confused about his own brewery and event,
Great person.
but a great person.
Yes.
Very good.
I harassed the hell out of him last Saturday, so that's why I got
He's a very
appreciate
good
you,
you're
person.
brother.
defending me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
There you go. 4 o'clock hour is coming up.